all you're capable of. And what I mean is you're giving 110%. You're trying, you're asking for help, but you know, that's all your brain can handle is a 1.5.
Figuring out the level of Miss Kelly. Ma'am, could you tell the judge your name for the record, please?
Thank you. What's your name? Abigail. How old are you, kid?
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for a hearing in this matter. As far as the 2026 case, that matter is going to be dismissed. Miss Kelly was on probation, I believe, last year for the same event. Now this event popped up, so the prosecutor is recommending that that be everything. But she's going to dismiss this one this year because Abigail has turned the corner, and I think she's going to be a good student.
Heather, I do not have last year's file, so we'll just have to do it on. Yeah, we'll just have to do it on computer. Okay. All right. All right. So no objection to dismissing the 2006 case? All right. Tell me when that delayed sentence is off.
August 5th of 26.
Okay. All right. All right, so you understand the prosecutor's asking me to enter the conviction on last year's, dismiss this year's. Okay, you're okay with that? Okay, all right. What grade are you in, kid? How do you do academically? What's that mean?
Sometimes
You gotta speak up. Get closer to the mic. Yeah, but I want to know what your grades are. Are you getting more B's or more D's? All right. Okay. So right now, tell me what your grades are. Start with your first hour. Just give me like B, D, C. What is it?
Science, or you have to science. Social studies, you have to science. The rest of it is that I only have one more in that.
Okay. So what grade are you in? 7th grade. All right. So what do you think you want to do after high school? Any idea? How come? Okay. You know anybody that is a professional hairstylist? You just missed a lady. She owns her own salon. 10 minutes ago, I could have had you talk to her. Do you know anybody that has done that for 20 years? All right, find somebody. Best career advice I can give you is if you think you want to do X, find somebody that has done X for 20 years and talk to them. Okay. Here's what I know. A lot of young ladies your age think they want to do that for a living because, you get together with your girlfriends over the weekend and, you play with hair and makeup and it's fun. Do that same thing for 12 or 14 hours a day, 6 days a week, standing on a concrete floor. It's not so much fun after 10 or 15 years. You follow me? Same way I got people tell me I want to be a mechanic. Talk to a mechanic. Mechanics spend most of their life on a concrete floor, a lot of it laying on their back. Takes a toll on your body. So find somebody that's done what you think you want to do, because the time to figure that out isn't when you're 10 years into that career. It's before you get into it. Makes sense? And it's not hard to do. Okay. In my experience, most people that do something for a living and have done it long term love to talk to people about it, especially if it's only to say, make better choices because this is a real hard job when you're past 40. Okay. Because a lot of things you can do when you're 20, no big deal. But as your body ages, your body says, no, we're not doing that anymore. Okay. So promise me you'll do the research on that. Okay. All right. So let me give you a lecture that you don't want. Because I know you're not on grade point system now, right? Middle school. All right. But you will be in high school. So if you've got a 1.5 or 1.6 grade point average, and that's all you're capable of, and what I mean is you're giving 110%. You're trying, you're asking for help, but that's all your brain can handle is a 1.5. Then I'm fine with that because you're doing everything you can. Remember what I said, asking for help. Okay? So you're doing all the work, you're putting the energy in, you're taking it seriously, and you're asking for all the help that's available. But if you've got a 1.5 when you're capable of doing 3.0 work, then shame on you. Make sure that you're always giving it 110%. All right? Because with an IEP, you've got extra resources available to you, right? Are you taking advantage of all of them? You're sure? Okay. Continue to do that throughout high school. Because when you walk out of high school, how much you learn in high school, to a large extent, determines how many options are available to you after high school. Okay? All right. I feel better now. Go away.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
So, in this courtroom hearing, Judge Oakley turned his attention to Ms. Kelly's case, a matter that had been lingering since 2026. Unlike many of the tense and emotional hearings seen throughout the session, this case took a surprisingly positive turn. As the proceedings began, the prosecutor informed the court that Ms. Kelly had made significant progress while under probation supervision. According to the prosecutor, her circumstances had improved considerably, and she appeared to have turned her life around. Because of these positive developments, the state recommended that the case be dismissed. Judge Oakley reviewed the information presented before the court and acknowledged the recommendation. During the hearing, he also noted a procedural issue: the physical file from the previous year was not available in the courtroom. Instead, the court relied on digital records and information stored on the computer system to review the case history. Despite the missing paper file, the judge was satisfied that enough information was available to make an informed decision. The discussion focused less on past mistakes and more on Ms. Kelly's progress and rehabilitation. The court recognized that the purpose of probation is not only to hold individuals accountable but also to encourage positive change. In Ms. Kelly's situation, the judge and the prosecutor appeared to agree that she had taken meaningful steps toward improving her circumstances and complying with the court's expectations. As a result, the court accepted the prosecutor's recommendation and dismissed the 2026 case. The decision marked a successful outcome for Ms. Kelly and highlighted an important aspect of the justice system. When individuals demonstrate genuine improvement and responsibility, the court can acknowledge that progress and provide a fresh start. The hearing concluded on a positive note, serving as an example of how rehabilitation and personal growth can influence judicial decisions.